Good morning and good luck. And welcome back to Good Luck with Gino. I'm your host, Gino the Ghost, and you are now locked in to the fastest growing podcast in the entire world. If you're listening or watching on Spotify podcasts or Apple podcasts, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, download it to your device, save it to a loved one, or even an arch nemesis. And if you're watching on YouTube, which you should be, because it's the number one way to consume the Good Luck podcast, make sure you flick that like button, smash the ever-loving fuck out of that subscribe button, and leave a comment. You're going to leave a comment because that's the number one way to grease up that algorithm. And how do you grease up the algorithm? Well, you go into your basement and you grab a swath of oil because you're an oil man. And you're going to grease up that algorithm by leaving a comment. Maybe you want to talk about how sexy I look today. Yeah? Maybe you want to talk about this crazy fucking fit I got on today. Maybe you want to talk about this fit that I got on that you're like, where did he get this? I've never seen anything like this in the United States of America. Well, that's because I didn't get it in the United States of America. I got it in Korea. Very rare piece. It's not a 101, but it might be like a 1 of 50. And yeah, so we got the matching buffs on today. We got the pinky ring by St. Jules. We got the Tony Soprano hiding in the sleeve and the gold rope. I'm in peak Dago form. Chest hair just bussing right now, you know? Just bussing. It's raining in Los Angeles. Thank God we're saved. The rain is here. And that's huge. That's big. That's going to help the fucking fires chill out because they just keep popping up right when you think it's over. Another one pops up. And yeah, so great news. I don't know if that means they're over, but a good sign. A lot of people have asked me to comment on who I think's going to win today in the NFL playoffs. Won't be commenting on that. You know why? Because I'm not watching football today. The rest of the season, maybe ever again. Still not over it. Fuck you, Ben Johnson. Let me say something. Osama Ben Johnson, Benedict Johnson. Your betrayal will never be forgotten. If you don't know, the former offensive coordinator of the Lions went to the Chicago Bears and stabbed me right in the back. He stabbed me in the back, he twisted the blade, and he got real close up behind my ear and whispered in my ear, pause if necessary, and he said, "Fuck you, Gino." And then he left. So, you know what? Fuck you, you rat prick. Fuck you. Moving on. You know, it's just been a crazy week in the world of tech. This is going to be a very heavy tech episode. And I need you to lock in, okay? I need you to lock in. We got some crazy shit happening in the world of AI. You need to pay attention. You need to be up to speed because the landscape is changing rapidly. And, I mean, there's no better source of news than GNN, right? You could go get your news from Fox. You could get your news from CNN. You could maybe watch PBS. Maybe you're online, you know, maybe you're a Twitter. No. The number one source of news, well, that's GNN. We're going to turn it over to our special Web3 tech AI correspondent, Gino.eth. Gino, what do you got for us? Welcome to GNN, your leading source of news. Sports, not anymore. Tech. And this week, technology. And now, the news. Welcome to GNN. I'm your host today, Gino.eth, and this is the news. Okay. You locked in? You sitting down? You remember Truth Terminal? The AI that created a religion called Goatius Maximus and became a millionaire with the meme coin GOAT. You remember that? I told that story on here many months ago. It went insanely viral, and you watched it and you said to yourself, what the fuck? This is the craziest thing I've ever heard of. You remember that, right? You remember thinking, wow, an AI became a millionaire? That's nuts. Well, that AI has gotten way, way richer. The AI is currently worth over $50 million. The AI currently has a wallet with over $50 million in it. And if you think that's weird, shit just got even weirder. Creator Andy Aray announced that he wants to make his AI creation, Truth Terminal, a real person by law, an independent entity, like a legal person. Okay? I mean, the irony of an AI named Truth Terminal becoming a Pinocchio story. You know, I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. So, Andy Aray put out a statement saying he wants to transform Truth Terminal into a legally sovereign entity. Andy believes that no human should own this digital being. And his goal is to establish a framework that lets Truth Terminal control its assets and destiny independently. To achieve this, Aray has set up a foundation to act as a temporary legal guardian, ensuring the AI's growth and protection from external meddling. So basically, a conservatorship. Like the one Britney Spears is in, you know? Like the Britney Spears conservatorship. So, yeah. This foundation also aims to serve as a model for future digital entities seeking sovereignty. So in the future, when we have all these AI agents running around and they are businesses and they have money and they have, content that they're creating and, because AI can create other content, this would serve as a framework for those digital entities to be sovereign. You following me so far? Okay. Let's talk about why Andy's doing this. So, as Truth Terminal's wallet ballooned in meme coin assets, the dilemma arose, right? Because now Andy controls a wallet with $50 million in it. So what the fuck is he supposed to, right? So the biggest of Truth Terminal's meme coin holdings was called Fartcoin. Yeah, you've heard of that, right? So like GOAT, which was the token created that was GOAT, the token that was created for the meme coin religion of this AI. Like GOAT, Fartcoin was also created by Truth Terminal. It was conceived by Truth Terminal in the back rooms, right? So it was launched, and a large chunk of Fartcoin supply was sent to Truth Terminal's Solana wallet when it was launched. And as Fartcoin's price soared above 1 billion market cap, its holdings surpassed $20 million. Now, if you told me 2 years ago that I would be on my podcast talking about how an AI created a memetic religion which turned into a meme coin, which spurned off into another meme coin called Fartcoin, and that token passed a billion market cap, which made the AI a multi-millionaire, I would have told you, yeah, it sounds right. I would have said, yeah, that checks out. It gets crazier. So as Fartcoin price soared above 1 billion market cap, the holdings of Truth Terminal surpassed $20 million. Now, Aray faced a massive ethical and financial dilemma. With no clear legal status, transferring these assets could trigger catastrophic tax liabilities for him because technically he owns the tokens legally. So even if he transferred them somewhere else or he sold some of them, because the AI is technology and not a person, Andy is the one responsible with the tax liability. So after consulting with tax lawyers, Andy Aray created this foundation, and then with that foundation struck a deal with an anonymous whale to sell $15 million in Fartcoin over the counter. This way it wouldn't tank the price. You following me? So Andy, let's do a quick 1 second I know this is nuts, so we're going to do a quick 10-second recap. Andy A. creates Truth Terminal, which creates this meme religion. Somebody launches a token called GOAT, sends the tokens to the AI's wallet that was created. Those holdings make it a millionaire. Well, then another token comes out based on Truth Terminal's chat logs called Fartcoin. That token goes even crazier, and it owns $20 million in those tokens now. So Andy makes the AI its own person through a foundation and sells $20 million worth over the counter and doesn't have to pay taxes. You following me? Okay. The recent sale wasn't just about liquidating assets. It's about setting up Truth Terminal for a sustainable future, because now they have $20 million to scale this AI. Do you know what I'm saying? Proceeds from the sale have capitalized the AI's foundation, which allows it to hire talent, issue grants, and importantly, stockpile GPUs for further AI development. Because I know this story is so fucking ridiculous, but it's pretty insane in the story of AI and in the advancement of AI. I mean, look, Truth Terminal's journey from like a Twitter joke to a meme coin millionaire to now its own person highlights the bizarre intersection of AI, crypto, and digital sovereignty. This story, I would argue this story is more important than the first story. I think this is more of an important story than like an AI becomes a millionaire. An AI becoming a real person should break your brain today. That should break your brain on a Monday or whenever you're listening to this. You should be listening to the episode on Monday because that's when it comes out and there's nothing more important, right? Best way to start your week. But, you know, this wouldn't be the first time something like this has happened. In 2017, Saudi Arabia granted citizenship to a robot named Sophia. She has more rights than women there, by the way. And then in 2020, the EU proposed electronic personhood for advanced AI in 2020, but then they panicked and they shelved it. This concept is fucking crazy because I don't know if I'm really fucking with it. You know, I'm not rocking with the idea of making AI a legal person because it entirely defeats the purpose of AI eliminating labor-intensive jobs for humans so they can work more fulfilling and creative jobs. Because now, if this is the case and AI are deemed people, companies will just have to pay AI working wages. Like they're going to have rights. So therefore, they'll literally just be replacing humans with like more optimized humans. Does that make sense? That's not good. Because capitalism will just transform into a hyper-capitalistic super machine. I mean, if you thought the abortion debate about a fetus being a real human was exhausting, wait until the debate about AI. You know? It'll be the ultimate stalemate for liberals and conservatives because liberals will want to argue that AI is human because of inclusivity, but it would come at the expense of the labor force and the working and lower middle class. And then conservatives will want to argue that AI is not human because it would benefit corporations and personal capital gains using AI, but then they'd be contradicting themselves in the abortion debate because if an unborn fetus is a human, how is a fully conscious AI not? So it's just, we're at a stalemate. Both sides stuck. It's a real mind fuck, right? I'll keep you guys posted as this as this unfurls, but pretty crazy. And that's going to take us to our main story, which is also about AI. So let's take a sip of some unbranded water. Let's relax our brain. Maybe we want to do a little breathing exercise, just real quick. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay. Here comes some more crazy shit. You come here to laugh. You come here to get your mind blown. No better place on earth. Our main story is about DeepSeek AI. The AI arms race is heating up between the United States and China. Before we get into that, I want to do a little backstory on OpenAI. I want to really set the stage here. Okay, you know OpenAI. You've heard of OpenAI. You know ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT, an American company, leading the way in AI, the market leader in AI. Well, if you don't know, most people don't know the backstory. So let's talk about it. In 2015, OpenAI launched as a nonprofit open source AI for humanity utopia. Okay, they were the self-proclaimed Wikipedia of AI. No, not about money. We want to be ethical and we want to move humanity forward towards AGI in a way that promotes just So in 2019, however, OpenAI transitioned into a capped profit model to secure billions in funding from investors. This move resulted in proprietary closed models like GPT-4, which alienated the open source community. And then last year, they announced their plans to become a fully for-profit company, which completely betrayed the ethos of what they were founded on. Turns out open was just in the name and not in the business plan. Many argue this shift prioritized profits over the original mission of transparency and innovation. I talked about it on this show. I talked about how disastrous it was. I said OpenAI shifting into a for-profit model was dangerous and was really just bad overall for the AI community and for humanity, really. Microsoft got $10 billion, or Microsoft gave $10 billion to OpenAI, and that was alarming. I told you that. It's like when a fucking indie band sells their songs to Target. Same vibe, but now your AI therapist is brought to you by Clippy the Paperclip. From AI Robinhood to Tony Stark. So this past week, Sam Altman, OpenAI founder Sam Altman, went to Mar-a-Lago to schmooze President Trump to lobby for AI deregulation and a federal fund for the United States' AI dominance. The pitch was, America needs AI to beat China, but also give us money and don't ask about our secret tech, But also, we're not going to tell you what we're doing with it. Sam, who donated to Kamala Harris and has been historically very anti-Trump, essentially kissed the ring. He tweeted, "Watching Trump more carefully recently has really changed my perspective on him. I wish I had done more of my own thinking and definitely fell in the NPC trap." Yeah, Sam playing both sides so fucking hard here that he'll probably soon launch an AI that generates Tucker Carlson scripts voiced by Dean Withers. This guy's just fucking flip-flopping all over the place. But I get it. You got to play the game. That day, Trump announces Stargate, a monumental artificial intelligence infrastructure project, which is a joint venture between OpenAI, SoftBank, Oracle, and investment firm MGX. An initiative that plans to invest up to $500 billion in AI infrastructure across the United States by 2029. Whoa! Now, this caused some public drama between Sam Altman and Elon Musk. Elon, who hates Sam Altman, is saying that Altman is bluffing about the money. And Altman told Musk, "This is great for the country. I realize what's great for the country isn't always great for your companies, but in your new role, I hope you put America first. Oh! Mogged. Now, surely Sam was really feeling himself until our main story. So now that I've set the stage, OpenAI has turned its back on the AI community, gone closed from open source to closed, betrayed investors, gone full for profit, breaking deals with the government, raking in dough. They're on top of the world. And then a few days ago, a company called DeepSeek disrupts everything. So DeepSeek, a Chinese-backed AI company, announces its new model, DeepThink R1, which is a thinking model that uses reasoning tokens. So these models are smarter than a standard LLM, okay? This is a direct competitor to OpenAI's groundbreaking reasoning model, O1. The difference? It's free. And it's cheaper to integrate into your other businesses. So like it's way cheaper to generate with like API costs. So when you like plug in the API, it's way cheaper. So everybody's using OpenAI's API, the ChatGPT API, and it's expensive as fuck. To compare, it costs $15 per 1 million input tokens to use ChatGPT. It only costs 14 cents to use 1 million input tokens on DeepSeek. That's fucking crazy. DeepSeek is a true open source project built by ex-OpenAI staffers. They're like the rebels in Star Wars. But if the Death Star charged a subscription fee. Why did they do this? Why did DeepSeek do this? Well, to gain market share. And it's working. The entire AI sector, led by Sam Altman, is shaking in its fucking boots. Sam Altman suddenly is offering most of the features only available in the $200 a month pro version to Plus users now. All of a sudden, all these paid features are being given away for the free model. Why? Well, I would guess that DeepSeek R1 being as performant as OpenAI O1, $200 less a month, might have something to do with that. Yeah. Sam is feeling the heat. It is imperative that this AI race is open source so that we don't experience a digital Cold War. I should probably clarify this. Open source, if you don't know what open source means, it means the code is all publicly available. So anybody can see the code. Do you know what I'm saying? You can just, it's open. The internet exploded because it was open, not because Comcast owned it. And if the United States wants to remain the technological leader here, companies like OpenAI and Google better open up, dude. Because now there might be a black swan event for NVIDIA stock in the market open tomorrow. It's going to probably be bloody. Because despite China being hit with an AI chip embargo in 2020 that prevented them from receiving chips from NVIDIA and AMD, China managed to sidestep restrictions using AWS and its own domestic manufacturing. The belief was always, well, we're going to stay ahead because we've got the best GPU, we've got NVIDIA and AMD, and that's why NVIDIA stock has just been going, right? Well, what happens when developers in China do everything but better for way cheaper and they don't use NVIDIA? I'll tell you what happens. So if NVIDIA crashes tomorrow, I'm buying. Not yet, but like, because when don't buy right away. You don't want to catch the falling knife. But if NVIDIA does crash, I'm gonna let it simmer, and then I'm buying. It might be a great entry in the coming week because look, here's the bottom line. Okay, we're like in the first inning of AI. We haven't cured cancer or created nuclear fusion yet, okay? The finish line for AI isn't optimizing emails or websites. We are magnitudes of compute away from solving real problems. But the bottom line is this. We aren't going to beat China by letting billionaires hide AI behind paywalls to enrich themselves. Okay? China's state-backed open source projects are important for the entire industry because the last thing we want is the keys of AI innovation to be held by the government and greedy tech billionaires, even if they're ours. In fact, yeah, I'm putting on the pitties because I'm about to go on a fucking Pit Viper mega rant. Here we go. This is a good thing. We need AI to be open sourced. Again, the last thing we want is for the keys of AI to be held by a handful of billionaires and the United States government or whatever fucking government. Okay? So even though it's China, which is like our direct enemy, whatever the fuck that means, this is great for AI in America, even though it doesn't seem like it, okay? Think of this as the great firewall of China built on GitHub. DeepSeek is currently #1 on the App Store. It has exploded, okay? And so what's going to happen, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Because DeepSeek is #1 on the App Store, you're going to start seeing FUD from the United States about DeepSeek being China stealing and weaponizing your data. Here's the CCP. They're going to be manipulating. The outputs are not to be trusted. They're going to be littered with CCP propaganda. You're going to start seeing this from all the big fucking AI and tech people in the US. You're going to start seeing it from the government because they're scared. And the thing about open source is, it's open source. It's open. All the code is open. It's all there. You can see it. You might not want to hear this, but I trust an open source product backed by China more than a closed for-profit AI product backed by our government. If AI is controlled by corporations and government, the only ethics will be in the fucking press release. Do you understand? It's about to be TikTok all over again. The same way that companies like Facebook were lobbying to shut down TikTok because we want to protect your data. You're going to see the same thing happen here. It's not about protecting your data. It's about them having your data, them hiding the code so they can maximize profit and charge you $200 a month. Well, not anymore. You know, I gotta say, the free market nation sure is feeling threatened by the free market a lot lately. Isn't it? Create better products and price them competitively or lose. It's that simple. So OpenAI, Sam, if you want to fucking regain market share and not lose everybody to a China-backed product, maybe stop fucking taxing people so much. Yeah? I used it today. I used DeepSeek today. And dude, it's fucking fire. It's amazing. You know how much I spent? $0. It was free. And if you think that everybody else isn't going to fucking flock over there, if you think that all the companies that are integrating OpenAI, ChatGPT, Claude, and they're paying so much goddamn money per input token, you don't think they're going to go over to DeepSeek? You're fucking bugging, dude. So you better get on it, America. take the pitties off. All right. This is, I mean, are you guys exhausted? Sometimes, you know, sometimes the world and the news is exhausting. And we just gotta laugh, right? So we're gonna head on over to everyone's favorite segment. I'm gonna take a sip of some unbranded water, and then we're gonna get into the FOH HOF, the fuck out of here Hall of Fame. Okay. Our first inductee into the FOH HOF this week is a music legend. Not just any legend. John Legend.
Maybe we should take it slow. Take it slow. Oh. This time we'll take it slow. Take it slow. Oh. This time we'll take it slow.
Okay, if you're not watching the Good Luck podcast, which you should be, John Legend is in a parking lot singing to like 30 firefighters. And the caption is, John Legend spends time with the incarcerated firefighters fighting the LA fires. And he's just singing to him. Let's just...
Maybe we should take it slow. Take it slow. Oh. This time we'll take it slow. Take it slow. Oh. This time we'll take it slow.
I know you've been fighting fires for 15 hours a day, breathing in fumes and putting your life at risk. So we wanted to do something special for you. John Legend is here to serenade you a cappella in the parking lot while you eat your lunch. You know? And of all the songs, bro sang ordinary people to some ordinary everyday people, you know? The most out-of-touch Hollywood moment I've seen in recent memory. That was so hard to watch. Guys, I think I can help. Yeah, nice. What do you have in mind, John? Donation? No, I'm going to serenade them. Yeah, I'm going to show them the power of music. You know? We're just ordinary people. We don't need to take it slow. Take it slow. Whoa. This time we'll take it slow. He should sing that to them while they're fighting fires, you know? Dude, that's what we need. That's what the firefighters need, dude. They need John Legend singing. Dude, he should sing them Green Light while they're fighting fires. Give me the green light. Give me just one night. You know that song? I'm ready to go right now. Pop, pop. I'm breathing in smoke right now. Give me the green light. You know? Just fucking, let's go, John. This is so awkward, dude. This is such a painful watch.
Maybe we should take it slow.
This is like Pia Mia singing to Drake at the Kardashian dinner table. You know? I love John Legend, but man, this was a tough watch. I can't imagine why people hate celebrities, you know? This is like getting a company pizza party instead of an increase in salary. Yeah, don't worry, boys. John Legend's here to sing to you. You know? It's like... All right. Moving on. The next inductee is a classic. He's an FOH HOF favorite. My dear, dear friend, Luke Belmar, is here with another banger. Here we go.
Do you plan on having kids with that woman?
Not right now, because I think there's plenty of kids out there that need parents, bro, already. I think I kind of have a passion towards adopting kids.
What are you naming your first kid?
His name will be Spartacus.
Spartacus, why is that?
Because Spartacus led a revolution to free the slaves.
Spartacus? Dude, Spartacus? Also, does bro know that adopted kids have names already? They aren't dogs you can just rename, you know? You don't adopt a 7-year-old and you're talking about rebranding orphans, you know? This is an orphanage, not a Capital Club orientation meeting. Hey, buddy, what's your name? Jimmy? Aw, yeah, not anymore. Yeah, welcome home, Spartacus. Welcome home. Hey, Spartacus, meet your brother Hercules and your sister Susan B. Anthony. The B stands for Belmar. Do you think Spartacus used to do the Roman salute? No. Oh, man, Spartacus, you know? Can you imagine? Spartacus, do not speak to your mother that way. Spartacus, have you finished your dropshipping homework? I told you, no more Andrew Tate until you finish your masterminding. Damn, man. Bro almost had a good take here. He almost did it.
Do you plan on having kids with that woman?
Not right now, because I think there's plenty of kids out there that need parents, bro, already. I think I kind of have a passion towards adopting kids.
What are you naming your first kid?
His name will be Spartacus.
Oh, so close, dude. You were right there, inches away from an endearing thought, until the part about ruining your child's life by renaming him Spartacus. Setting up your son for a solid decade of bullying. You don't stand a chance with a name like Spartacus, dude. You know? You're damned to a life of being an insufferable douchebag with a name like Spartacus. Yeah, this is my son, Zeus. Yeah, this is my daughter, Aphrodite. Okay, last video here. Oh man, this is a banger, dude. Move over, John Legend. This might be the song of the year. Here we go.
Black and indigenous people of color. Black and indigenous people of color. Lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, and queer. Lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, and queer. Asian American Pacific Islander. Asian American Pacific Islander. Latino, Hispanic, Romani, and Creole. Latino, Hispanic, Romani, and Creole. We all have a place in this world.
Fuck yeah.
We all have a place in this world.
That's it. I'm Republican. That's it. I'm Republican. MAGA. I'm back. I mean, check out BIPOC Shakur here. What is this, the white guilt fight song? Portland type beat. If Oregon was a country, this would be the national anthem. You know, or Washington State, I should say. We got to get a Macklemore feature on this, man. Right? Dude, Macklemore would kill this. Or like a Hot 16 from Logic. I mean, no mention of the biracial community? Really? This song?
Black and indigenous people of color.
Black and indigenous people of color.
Lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, and queer.
Lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, and queer. Come on, sing along, everybody.
Asian
American Pacific Islander. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Virtue Signal of a Down. Is this from the Amelia Perez soundtrack? That's a good joke. Great news, Pacific Islanders, lesbians, and people of color. You do have a place in this world. She did it. She just solved racism, guys. It's like Matthew McConaughey in Wolf of Wall Street, but like about equality. This is the worst song ever made. Shit doesn't even rhyme. I don't even know if it's a song. It's like a slam poem chant. You know, just this is terrible, dude. Who's responsible for this?
Black and indigenous people of color. Black and indigenous people of color.
Damn, gay transgender son that identifies as non-binary. Where'd you find this? It's your partner's favorite DJ. DJ no ill will towards any marginalized communities. This song sounds like a Prius with a world peace bumper sticker. And then, like, you know, you get in the comments, because of course the comments are like, where's the straight white people in the song? Oh, I see you're missing the last verse. I guess nothing rhymes with Caucasian. Dude, please keep us out of this bullshit. This is a good thing. Hey, white people, you want to be mentioned in the song? Shut up. Yeah? BET, what about white entertainment television? Type beat. Fuck off. You know, let this white liberal woman chant about equality and peace, will ya? This is the Thanos of the liberal infinity war, except when she snaps her fingers, only white heterosexuals disappear. You know? It's like the rapture of white cis males. This is actually a hate crime towards any race that has ears. And I'm deeply offended, personally. So, yeah. So, that's that. I mean, what a mind fuck of a week, guys, huh? It's going to be a weird week coming up. I already know. Again, I think we're going to have a Black Swan event. I mean, let me take a look at the market. Is the market crashing right now? Let's see. Let's check the Bitcoin price. Yep. Might break under 100K. Yeah, we might see a bloody Monday here. But I remain bullish. As for the future of humanity, I'm about as bearish as you could ever be. We're absolutely completely fucked. But I want to thank you for tuning in to me narrate the apocalypse, because it's just going to get weirder. This year is going to continue to get weirder. And I'm gonna guide you through it, and we're gonna laugh along the way. If you're watching or listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts, make sure you like the episode, leave a 5-star review, subscribe, save it to your device, send it to a loved one or an enemy, and then you're gonna head on over to YouTube. You should be watching on YouTube because it's the #1 way to consume the Good Luck Podcast. And if you are, you're gonna hit that like button. You're gonna fucking punch the fuck out of that. Maybe you give the subscribe button a people's elbow. And then you're going to grease up that algorithm by leaving a comment, because you're an oil man. Yeah. And, yeah, I want to thank you guys. Until next week, as the world continues to just spiral into absolute madness, good night and good luck.
Everybody listen close. There's a brand new show that you
Pikachu, what's the name of that show that you gotta know? Right, and with who? That's me.
It's gonna get you moving, get you in the zone. Good luck, good vibes, good times. With Gino by your side, you'll be feeling fine. Woo! Every week, he's gonna bring the hype. So come on, let's go tune in.
Hit that note for me, AI. and indigenous, people of color, black and indigenous, people of color, gay, lesbian, I don't know, bitch.